Yeah, thinking that it happened overnight. I didn't. In it for the long haul flight. Committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite. I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite. They timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight. I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause I'm timid. Look, hey. I got people trying to...
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Alpha.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Finish shot. You at X. 180.
They send a tight end in motion.
Sit on.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Crosses midfield, still going. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Gets this to Bateman. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Hey. Sit on.
Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. Strong running inside the 30. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Forward.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've made it to 1st and goal on their opening drive, hoping to start this game with 6.
Finish it on. 180. Finish it. Sit on.
Jackson looking to throw. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Quick, ready?
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Yo. Hey, Alpha, sit on. 180. Finish it.
Ali. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And they're going to throw, no spike, trying to catch him off guard. And that one falls incomplete, an unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. So it's 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react? Read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Marcus Williams has it. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Go ahead.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Setting up the running back screen. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Working quickly here. They give it to him up the middle. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Offense in the hurry up here. Ali. And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second down carry for Jones. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
To the air, 3rd and long. This one's quickly to Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Fits it through the middle. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Able to find Jones. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Back to the air, McCarthy. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Offense up to the line fast. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. They kick the running back in motion. 1st down throw for Jackson. He's on the move. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Here's Lamar. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be Vikings football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now.
They send a man in motion. 2nd and 6 now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
1st down. Here's Lamar. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Escapes the pocket. He takes it. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. David Ojabo making that tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. Into the red zone. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he's brought down for a loss. This has the makings of a shootout, a lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. We're all knotted up at 14. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have second down behind the sticks. Lamar now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Jackson now on 3rd. Gets this one to Andrews. And that will not be enough for a first down. Working quickly here. 4th down, here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
1st and 10, here's Jones. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's McCarthy to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey, middle.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for the back that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
They've got a man in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And it's a sack as he heads out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He's going to field this at the 2. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Pass is caught by Addison. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He rolls to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing from the gun here. Jones reels it in. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
The ability to track the ball. Right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Running back sent in motion. McCarthy throwing on 4th down. Chased out to his right. Oh no, they get him yet again! Arthur Millette with the INT. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And this run's limited to a minimal gain up to about the 44. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, middle. Go ahead. It's on.
Here's Mitchell again. Down the sideline to the 45. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Has room inside the 25. And they finally get to him at the 15. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
Motioning one of the tight ends. On 1st down, they'll run. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Putting a receiver in motion. Blitz coming here. Jackson. This throw is cuffed. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Has it near the 5. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. McCarthy to throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Back to the air. McCarthy. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Looking to his fullback now. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they're going for this. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes...
And wait, what's this? They fake the spike. Throwing this back in the end zone. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So second down coming up.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender. And even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Nate Wiggins has got it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Come on. Go.
Man in motion here. First down. Here's Lamar. Catch made by Mitchell. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Hey, Alpha, sit on.
Lamar now from the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Jackson yet again. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Forced out to his right. He's on the move. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the shotgun, McCarthy has the connection to Jones. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. And oh, he got it! Interception! Marcus Williams has it. And the Ravens make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Now a give right side to Mitchell. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety.
Kate, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, here's McCarthy. And they pick him off again! Nate Wiggins has got it!
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in. Is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up. First and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Couldn't find Mike Williams on that throw. And it sets up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This one's to Andrews outright. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break.
You changed it. Shut up!
One final shot before halftime. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Here's a reverse. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Pass is caught by Addison. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense in the hurry up here. Sending a receiver left. Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets into this one. It's a deep pass to the... That's complete inside the 35. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
McCarthy to throw it. Jones reels it in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the red zone now. Headed out right. That's Jones working the sideline, complete. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's back to a one-score game now. The deficit is 6.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Return coming from the 6. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
No, we changing.
Play action now with Jackson. Buying some time right. He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so the defense